So something that has been really crucial for us so far in this sailing journey is all of the help from Ron, the previous owner of this boat. He has just been a wealth of knowledge for us. He's given us so much gear and advice and stuff, and it really would not have been possible without him, and he is a huge blessing. So thank you so much, Ron. All right, so something that was really neat, back whenever Ron took this boat across the Pacific, through the Caribbean and to Tahiti and all those places, he had shelves in here in this locker, this hanging locker on the starboard side, and he would have 10 gallons of water in the bottom and food and gear and all that stuff. Anyways, when we bought the boat from him, it didn't have any shelves. So Ron actually came over this morning and he made us these shelves, just like he had when he crossed the Pacific. Goes in just like so. Thank you so much for coming and doing that, Ron. Those shelves look amazing. They're going to be such a help for storing our gear and all the food on the crossing. Alrighty, one of the things we have in all of the gear that we have now is this beautiful water maker. This is a very expensive module. It's a Power Survivor 35, and it works beautifully except for a small leak in this component right here. But to secure it for the voyage, I'm going to go ahead and install it in its original place on the boat because the previous owner had it installed too. So I'm going to go ahead and put this in. This is without a doubt one of my most favorite things about this boat. I'm here in the soul of the cockpit, and we've got this tugboat hatch on here, like on a huge ship, which I'm just so happy about. Let me open this up. All right, getting down here, that's the stern, that's the lazarette. Right here is where the water maker gets bolted with these 3 nuts on here. I'm just gonna say really quick, here's the engine. Beautiful, clean. Look how much room I have right here to work on the engine. This is something that most sailboats don't have. I have all the working space that I want. I can probably, there's what, 8 bolts holding the engine in? I could probably pull this engine out in a few hours. Probably less. This thing is so easy. You know me, guys, being a mechanic, working all those tight spaces, this is a mechanic's dream right here, guaranteed. Let's get that water maker in here. Getting these two nuts in the back. See if I can show you what I'm doing. Alrighty, so we've got our water maker installed nicely. Those are torqued down very well. And this thing ain't going anywhere. Alright, next we're going to install this inlet filter system, which is this assembly. And it'll bolt up right where these screws are. So let's go ahead and do that. Alrighty, and just like that, both modules of the water maker are installed. So this is not going to be our primary water source. Obviously, I'm bringing about 60 gallons of water for the crossing. But if anything goes bad, I know this thing makes water. And also, it's a good module still. I hope to rebuild this whole section and make it work again like new. But right now it's pickled, which means that pretty much it's conditioned to be in storage. So the filters aren't going to go bad on this and stuff. But yeah, so that is now installed. Thank you, Ron. What's going on, Faith?
Hey, so right now I am going to be applying some marine spar varnish onto our tiller and also onto these new wooden wind vane, small wind vanes. These are some that Ron just made for us. Thank you so much, Ron. And it's for using in lighter winds. So you can tape it onto your regular wind vane and just making your whole wind vane more sensitive to the wind.
Right.
Yeah.
We're also putting spar varnish on the tiller. So I've sanded it lightly just to get the top layer of epoxy that was put on there to be a little bit more accepting to the varnish. So we're going to varnish the tiller, and of course Faith is varnishing the new air vanes that Ron made for us. So what is this here, Faith?
This is wood varnish.
Yeah, what are you wood varnishing?
I am wood varnishing the wood on the boat. Pretty much going around and finding all of the wood that looks like it's maybe drying out or could use some reviving.
Right.
And so this is actually the chimney and this is the wood around the chimney.
Yes.
We've taken the chimney out as we won't be using our wood stove in Hawaii very much.
Makes sense.
Yeah.
Yeah. Beautiful job.
Thank you.
Just going through some of the gear that he gave us here. A lot of really excellent stuff. Rigging parts, hardware parts, everything. This is something that I'm excited about. This is a bag of fishing stuff that he put together for me from all his old fishing stuff, or from all his old fishing adventures. So, got a fillet knife. Bunch of, I think he called these hoochies, these lures here. So I'm really excited to get out in the Pacific and catch some tuna.